What is up, YouTube? In today's video, I am going to be ice fishing on Beck Lake, primarily targeting panfish, but you never know, might get into something else while we're there. Using minnows and waxworms. Never ice fished there before, but got a few hours of free time this afternoon, so figured I'd get over there, drill a few holes, and see what we can get into. If I get anything sizable enough, I'll keep them, but you know, if we just end up getting a few small fish, I'd be happy with that too. I kind of just want to break cabin fever at this point. I've been just so busy with work and life that honestly, just getting out to do some fishing is more therapeutic than anything right now. So on my way to the lake right now. We'll get there, drill a few holes, probably spot hop around a little bit, and hopefully we get into something. I'll check in with you all in about, I don't know, let's see, I'm about 15 minutes away, so check in with you soon. All right, got the sled loaded up. Looks like there's a little bit of competition out there today, but there's enough acreage out there to move around without getting in people's way, so I think we'll start drilling a few holes and see what we get into. All right, so the south end is got quite a few people on it, so I think I'm gonna start off on the east side of the lake here and work my way up north. Supposedly I'm, at least based on a map that I looked at of the place, I'm standing over a 10-foot hole right now, so I'll start drilling some holes here. I've got a dozen small fat heads, and then I've got some waxworms somewhere in my pocket that I'll probably tip on a little jig head and see if we can get some panfish. So probably spend about 20-30 minutes over here and work my way north. There we go. Fish on. Oh boy, very tiny bluegill. Well, we definitely won't be keeping this guy, but on the bright side, we didn't get a skunk. First fish through the ice on Beck Lake. Just using a little tungsten jig with a piece of waxworm on it. Got a little bluegill. This guy has been playing with it for a while. I was curious what kept playing with my jig. See ya, bud. Oh yeah. What do we got? Another little bluegill. Not too much bigger than the last one. Probably roughly the same size. Well, like I said, this is mostly therapeutic for me. I'm just trying to break cabin fever, so if I'm catching fish, I'm happy. Fish number 2. See you later, buddy. Wow. Literally just dropped it back down there again. We got another fish. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit of a better sized bluegill. That's more what I came here for. Not a very big one still, but we're going in the right direction. Getting a little bit bigger now. I'd say if they get a little bit bigger than this guy, I'll start keeping them. Whoop. All right, see ya, buddy. There I go. Back onto the little dinks again. Probably the smallest one of the day. Man, I've had another rod with a minnow on it over here. Absolutely nothing's going after it. I thought some crappies or bass or even a perch might be taking minnows. Seems to be a lot of gills and not much else over here. That's all right. Now that I'm finally getting into some fish, I think I'll stick around here for a little bit until the bite comes to a stop and then move. All right, so all I'm doing here is I've just got a tiny little jig tipped with a waxworm, and I'm just letting it sink down all the way to the bottom. You just gotta wait till the line goes slack, that way you know you've hit bottom. There you go. Give the reel a few cranks. So it's about a foot or so just up off the bottom, and just give it some light jigs. Sometimes I'll kind of lift my rod up like this. That way the fish thinks their meal is potentially getting away from them. So that sometimes prompts them into a reaction strike, but I'd say most of the time just very gentle jigs like this is usually what gets the job done. Right? Oh, I just had a hit right there too. How do you like that? Right as I was explaining that, something hit it. There you go. Bluegill. Ah, pretty small one. We'll let this guy go. I've got 3 of them in the bucket so far that I'll be keeping, but most of them are just these little guys here. I figure I'm not going to even include all of them in the video. I've had so many of them since I've been out here. They're just absolutely stacked in this area. There you go. What we got here? Another bluegill. Probably gonna let this guy go. Not a very big one. Hopefully I can maybe weed through some of these little guys and start getting into some keepers. Whoa, that was crazy. Go back in. All right, what we got? Ooh, a bit of a better gill. Still not that big, but I'd rather be catching these guys than those tiny little fish the size of my thumb. Cool. What do we got here? Man, I moved to a different spot thinking I was gonna get away from these little bluegills, and we got another one. There is no shortage of little gills in this place, no doubt. There we go. What we got here? Another bluegill. They're getting more and more spaced apart here. The sun is also starting to go down, so not sure how much more time I got left to fish. See you, bud. There we go. Ooh, aggressive little guy. Oh, ain't a little guy. That's a little bit of a better bluegill. All right, nice orange belly on him too. Beautiful colors. Sweet, that's what I came here for. A little bit better bluegills. Awesome. There you go. Another bluegill? Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another beautiful, nice orange bellied one. Nice colors. Very pretty fish. There you go. This might be the last fish of the day. It's getting dark out. Good day for bluegills, man, no doubt. There we go. I was just joking about that would be the last one. I was just joking about that being the last one. I think we'll make this the last one. It's kind of like they always say one last cast, but then you make a whole bunch more. Same thing with ice fishing. All right, folks, that's all she wrote. I only got 4 bluegills that I ended up keeping. Everything else was just too darn small. I had to throw it all back. I didn't include every single bluegill I caught in the video. I'd say overall I had probably around 20 of them with only 4 borderline keepers. So, and I am still absolutely shocked that nothing went after minnows. I'll check my rod right now, but it doesn't look like the rod tip is really moving on it much. I thought for sure, no, absolutely nothing, man. I thought for sure I would have had a few crappies out here today, but I'm happy with getting some gills though. It was nice to get into some numbers today. I haven't been out fishing in a while, so I had a lot of fun out here, I gotta say that. The wind was a little bit hectic at points, but overall I had a good time out here. Got into a lot of fish, mostly small, but hey, beats sitting at home looking at the 4 walls all day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button below. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, guys.